Assalamu alaikum guys, this is me Muhammad Kamar. Welcome back to my channel. Finally today is our day 18 of our challenge, 3-year ML challenge, machine learning challenge. We have to learn full machine learning from very beginning to very advanced in these 3 years, and today is our day 18 of learning Python. We have started the challenge and we have started with Python. Today is our day 18, and yeah, so let's start the video without wasting our time. In today's video we are going to learn about how to change the items of a dictionary, how to add items to a dictionary, how to remove items from a dictionary, and also how to loop through dictionaries, how to copy dictionaries, what are nested dictionaries, and some dictionaries methods. So let's start the video without wasting our time. So I have copied it, and let's go to day 18. First of all, I have to make in the folder for day 18, and then inside it I am going to make the 53 uh, 53 number uh, file, and these numbers will help you in finding the right file in my GitHub repository. Okay, first of all I am going to just write the subject of our file, which is change dictionary items in Python. Also, the author name is, so that if somebody don't know who is the author of this uh, file, then for that reason, then I'm going to just write the date here as 2025. All right, make it as comment, hide it, and let's start coding. All right, so change values. How to change values? You can change the value of a specific item by referring to its key name. We can refer the key name to change a specific value. Okay, how we can do it? Change year is 1964. We can change it from year 1964 to 2018. Let's do it. For this we have to first of all make a dictionary, which I am going to name it as this dictionary is equals to dictionary, and here I will write the name, not like this but like this. Name is Muhammad, and then comma for next key value pairs. Here I will write the age. All right, age is, we can say that 17. Then we can again write it as year. You can select it and then make it as string, right? And I am writing 1990. Okay, let's suppose 1990 year, and now I want to change the year from 1990 to 2025. How I can do it? I can do it by first of all writing the name of the variable in which I have stored my dictionary. Then I will use the square brackets. We use square brackets for indexing. Here in dictionaries we do not have index, but we have keys, right? So we can access the keys, we can access the values by keys, we can change the items, we can remove items using a keys. I'm changing the year, so I have wrote the year here, and I will equal it, and whatever I write here will be uh will replace this 1990. Okay, so I am going to write here as 2025, and if before changing it I want to print this dictionary, and similarly after changing I want to print it. Let's run it and see the difference, what we are getting the difference in both results. So here you can see it is 1990, but here you can see 2025. So that's how you can change the item. Okay, update dictionary. We can also change the things, change items using the update update dictionary. The update method will update the dictionary with the items from the given argument. Okay, the argument must be a dictionary not or an iterable object with key value pairs. Okay, it means like it must be dictionary only. Okay. So how to use it? We can use the update method. Okay, so it is the same thing, but we are using the update method here. Okay, this method is more good in my opinion, but again, let's check it out. I will make this comment, then use the name, the variable name in which we have stored our dictionary, and then update method, and then inside of this update method I am going to uh, print it is a dictionary. If you can see, it is a dictionary. Okay, here is 2024. Let's check it out. 2024, print this dictionary, and let's check it out. Hey, you can see, so this is how, this is also a dictionary having one key value pair. Yeah. Okay, now we have exercise. Consider the following code. X is equals to type fruit name banana, and what is the correct syntax for changing the type from fruit to berry? So how we can change it? We can use the X type. Here we have type, so we can use this type, right? From type fruit to berry, right? Submit it, and yeah, yes, it is correct. It is correct answer. Now click on the next question, please. So change the year value from 1964 to 2020. 1964 to 2020, we have to use the card, then the square brackets, then the year. Alright, and then it is equals to 2020, and not show answer, but submit the answer. Correct answer. Next question. Consider the following code. X is type equals to fruit name banana, name banana to apple. From banana to apple, how we can do it? We can do it like this. We can do a dictionary. We can put a dictionary here inside, not anything else, right? Submit it, and here we have completed it. So yes, now let's go into add items. Okay, so let's start the add item tutorial. Here you can see here written, it is written that add dictionaries item. First of all, we need to make a new file. Its number is going to be 54 and .py. All right, so let's start it. Adding items. First of all, I need to write the subject here, subject of our file, which is add dictionary items in Python, right? Okay, and then our author, then date, which is 2 August 2025. All right, let me clear it also. Okay, adding items. Adding an item to a dictionary is done by using a new index key. We will write a new key which is not present in the dictionary in which we want to add a new item. So we have to make a new key actually, and then assign a value to the new key. This value can be a duplicate of the previous value, or a new value is like the new key. Here you can see they have created a dictionary as this dictionary has 3 keys: brand, model, and year. Then they are adding a new key. This key means color is not present inside this dictionary, so the W3 school is here using the color as key and then assigning it a value as red. You can assign any value that is already present in the previous dictionary, because you can have duplicate values but you cannot have duplicate keys. Okay, let's make, first of all, let's make a new dictionary. I am going to name it as this dictionary, then assign it a dictionary. And you know how we make the dictionary. First of all, we use the curly brackets, then we use the key. This side, this is a key. On the left side of colon we use the key, and on the right side we use its value, which is here as Muhammad Qamar. Okay, all right. Then for, if we want to add some more key and values, we can we first of all we need to add a comma here. Okay, all right. Then I am going to add age here, then age 17. Similarly, I am sorry for this again. I don't know why I every time I forget it, I have to write something here. Okay, I'm going to add the age year here. Okay, you can select it also and then use the quotation marks and it will become a string or a key. Year is, let's suppose, 2025. All right, now I want to add the coding language name, right? I would add Python here. So first of all we need to write the variable name in which we have stored our dictionary, then a new key. These are the keys already present in our dictionary. Okay, I want to add a new key. This new key is going to be like programming language, P for programming, and then LAN for language, LANG. Okay, let's suppose LANG, and I will add P here, so that programming language, or instead of P I will add PRO, programming language, and then assign it a value as Python. All right, make sure to use the quotation marks on both sides here, as it should be a string. And then if I print it, as you can see here, programming language equals to Python or something like that is not present. But if I print it now, it should be present there. Like if I print it here, all right, here you can see programming language Python is present here. So that's how you can add items to a dictionary. You can also use an update method, but here also you have to add a key value pair inside these brackets. Okay, let's add it also. I will do it manually. So now you can see this is our dictionary, but here I am going to add something more as this dictionary, then a new key. For a new key this time I am going to add something else as color, let's suppose. Okay, color, and then this is going to be blue or anything you want to add. And if right of now if I print it, you will see here as color as blue. Okay, yeah, so we can also add a new item like this. Okay, it is also completed. Which of these dictionary method can be used to add item to a dictionary? So we can use an update method. All right, next question. Add the key value pair color red to the car dictionary. Okay, how we can add it? We first of all need to write the name of the variable, write the variable in which we have stored our dictionary, then the square brackets, then inside square brackets use the quotes, then inside the quotes use the key that you want to add, and which is color here, right? Then how to assign this to this? So we use the assignment operator. We use this assignment operator to assign a value to something, which here is a variable, or inside the variable we have a key, and to this key we are going to assign a value which is red. And now I am going to submit it. Here you can see my answer is correct. Next question. Okay, insert the missing part to add an item to the dictionary. How we can add an item to the dictionary? for this is our variable. Then we can use the update method, right? And then what we can use here, we can use here the curly brackets. This is the curly brackets to make a dictionary, and inside the dictionary this is a key, this is a value, and to assign this value to this key we have to use the colon. Then submit our answer. Here you can see, congratulations, you have completed Python add dictionary item exercise from w3schools.com. We do not want to share it, so just close the exercise, click on the next, and let's start uh, the new tutorial. These are called tutorials. Okay, so I'm going to make a new file here, 55, and then I'm sorry for it, I am sorry for it. If you want to rename something, you can use the F2 button. Okay, and then underscore, and then put the name you want to add to your file, and then .py for as an extension. You can use the control and B at a time, so that hide the side menu, this menu. Okay, explorer menu. Subject, as usual, we do as subject in Python. Okay, then author is going to be Muhammad Qamar, and then date. I don't want to write these things again and again, but again we have to do it because this is a real life, actually, a real life practice. Yes, in real life we do these things. Of course, I am in real life right now, but we are just learning right now, and in the real world projects we have to do things like this. To remove items, there are several methods to remove items from a dictionary. Okay, there are several items. First of all, we use a pop. As usual, we have a pop method, removes the item with the specified key name. Okay, inside the pop we will add the key name, and this key will be removed from this dictionary, and if a key is removed, then its value is definitely removed. Okay, so first of all, I am not going to make a new dictionary. I am going to just copy and paste this dictionary here, and then I'm going to apply the pop method on this dictionary. How we can apply this method? We have to use this dictionary, this variable, then the method we want to use, this is a method pop method. Then I'm going to write the year inside it. Okay, all right, then print this dictionary, and here you can see year 1964 is present, but if I run it, it should not be present here. Right here you can see it is not present. All right, so this is how the pop works. Okay, here we saw a new method, pop item, but how it works, let's see it here. The pop item method removes the last inserted item. In version before 3.7, a random item is removed instead. Okay, so in now uh, before 3.7 version, uh, it would remove a random item, but now it removes only the last item, which in our case is 1964, this year actually. So let's check it out how it works. Instead of writing this, I am going to write the pop item, and it will require nothing. Okay, pop item, and now let's check it out what is going to be the result. Here you can see, without writing the year, since it is the last element, that's why if we add something else like color and make it a dictionary, a key, and then give it a value as red or something else, then you can see that the color is not present here because the pop item removes the last item present in a dictionary. Hope so you got to get the point. Now let's check out the delete keyword. Delete keyword removes the item with a specified key name. Okay, here we have studied in list, tuple, and said that the delete keyword deletes the whole dictionary, the whole we can say that the data type, the set, the tuple, and the list. But here we can remove the key, the specified key that we specify here. The delete function will just remove or delete the specified key. So let's check it out how it works. I am going to, okay, I'm going to add it here. First of all, let's make it control Z. Okay, okay, then I'm going to add the last method we have used, and then again I'm going to just paste here item. All right, and then a new method is delete, then this dictionary, then the square brackets, then the model. This time I'm going to use the model, then print dictionary, I mean this dict, right? Run it, and here you can see the model is removed. All right, so this is how the delete keyword works. Delete, okay, here also the delete keyword can remove the can delete the dictionary completely. Okay, this is what I was talking about. So but here the difference is only that we do not have to write this, so I will just copy and paste it here and like this. All right, remove it only, and then let's try to print it, and it will give us an error because it will completely, this line will completely delete. Let me write it here. Okay, this, okay, this line will completely delete the dictionary. So this line will give us error. Okay, so this line will give us an error. Run it. Here you can see this dictionary is not defined. Yeah, that's it. I hope so you got the point. And the clear method just empties the dictionary, and we also know we have already used it, so we are not going to use it anymore. Okay, what is the dictionary method for removing an item from a dictionary? We can use the pop method. Okay, submit the answer. Next question. Use the pop method to remove model. To remove model we from the car dictionary. First of all, we have to use the variable inside in which we have stored our dictionary, then the pop method, and to remove the model we have to write inside it model, right, and then run it. If you guys have any question about how I am doing it, or if you are trying to do it and you are not able to do it, you can comment me and ask me. I will definitely, inshallah, make sure to answer you your question. Use the clear method to impt. Okay, how we can do it? We can use it like this. All right, next. Insert a syntax, correct syntax for removing the color item from the dictionary. First of all, we have to use the my variable. Okay, before my variable we are going to use something which is this keyword, of course. Then inside my variable we have to remove the color, so I'm going to just remove the color and then submit our answer. Here you can see we have completed our next exercise. Now we are going to the next tutorial, and this tutorial is about how to loop through dictionaries. Okay, first of all we need to make a new file. All right, 56, sorry, and .py as extension, and then control B to hide the side panel, then clear it. And now let's write the subject as usual we do, loop dictionaries in Python. All right, then the name of the author, then we have date, which is 2 August 2025. August, right? Some people say it as fall, I guess. I don't know. Fall is actually winter, I guess, or maybe no, not fall is not winter. Fall is August. Sorry, it is a season name, man. Come on, it is not August. August is, no. Some people call it as August as fall. Okay. Loop through a dictionary. How we can loop through a dictionary? You can loop through a dictionary by using a for loop. Okay, we can use the for loop. When looping through a dictionary, the return values are the keys of the dictionary, but there are methods to return the values as well. Okay, so when we loop through a dictionary, the returning values will going to be the keys, but there are some methods that we can use to return the values. Okay, print all key names in the dictionary one by one. How we can do it? Wait a minute, please. All right, so okay, so here you can see that we have to print all the key names uh, in the dictionary one by one. How we can do it? Just write the expression and then the in keyword. First of all, we have to of course write the for loop keyword, then the expression we want to print, and then the keyword as in, to check if a keyword is present in a key is present inside this dictionary or not. So here we will write the name of the dictionary or our variable and then print the expression. How we can do it? We are going to just make a new dictionary here. So let's make a new dictionary. First of all, this dictionary, and this is going to be, we are going to write the name here. Name is Muhammad. Then the age is going to be, we are going to add the age, which is 17. Then the year, and 2025, let's suppose it is 2025. And then we want to loop through this dictionary. First of all, we have to write the for loop, this keyword, then any expression we want to print. This here, it can be a, it can be c, it can be anything. We can write the x also, as it is written in the W3 schools website, right? So I'm going to then use the in keyword to check if a keyword is present inside what, inside this dictionary. And how we can access this dictionary? By calling it its variable name. All right, then use a colon to come inside its in this for loop, and then print the expression we have created here. So the expression we have created here, we have to just print that expression as it is written here inside this print function. And then when I click on this run button, here you can see it is printing all the keys that I have created here. Here you can see the name, the age, and year. There are 3 keys inside my dictionary. So here it is printing only the keys, but it was written that we can also write the values. So how can we do that? We can print all values in the dictionary one by one. It was the way how we can write the keys, but this is the way how we can write the values. How we can do that? For this we have to just write the values of the this dictionary. Okay, first of all, we have to write the name of the dictionary we want to print from this, and then we want to print the expression. This expression is actually going to access the keys, and instead of keys it will then print the values of this key. It is like indexing the value of this key. So the value of this key is Muhammad. It could be Muhammad, it can be 17, or it can be 2025, like one by one, right? So now let's print it. Here you can see it is printing these 3 one by one. First of all, I am going to just make it as a duplicate, copy and paste it again, and then I am again going to just print the x here so that it is also, and then I am going to make it a comment, also make this comment. Now I want to, just from myself, I don't know it is written there or not, but I want to just check it out if it works or not. For I in this dictionary, I want to print the keys as well as their values. I am going to use the print keyword, then use the f string, then use the double quotation marks, and then inside it, what I am going to do is, first of all, I want to print the keys. So this is the key, so it will print the key, not this key but this is the key. It will print this, and then I want to print its value. So in this side I can use here anything I want to use, but here I'm to just make it simple and similar, I am going to use the colons. Okay, then on this side I am going to print the values of these keys. So for this I'm going to use this dictionary, and then the values of this dictionary, these keys. So I hope so you got the point, and I am also satisfied with my own uh, logic. Now let's run it. Here you can see I can print it. Actually it is my own logic, I didn't see it anywhere, but yeah, it works, so it is good for me. You can also use the values method to return values of a dictionary. Okay, we can also use the values method, so it will just print the values. We can also use the key method, so it will just print the keys, and loop through both keys and values. Okay, here is a method, we can loop through both keys and values. How we can do it? We can use the one for key, one for value, and then we have to use the items. Make sure to write the s also, items method. Okay, we are not going to use the key and value method as it is very simple, but here I am going to use the for x as keys and y as values in this dictionary, and then use the items method, and then I am going to just print what? Print the keys and values, I guess, right? So x and y, so this is the key, this x is the key and y is the value. I hope so it works, and then run it. Yeah, it is working. It is working. Here what I can do is there add another comma, and then just add a colon here, right? And then print it again. Here you can see it is working. The result is very similar to this one which I have used here, and this is my logic, and this is the logic of W3 school. Of course W3 school is way more better than me. Okay, so what is a correct syntax for looping through the values of this dictionary? What is the correct syntax for looping through the values of this dictionary? Okay, we want to loop through the values, not through the keys. For this, we are going to use the values method and then print y. Of course, this is the correct way. Yes, submit it. Next question. What is the correct way for looping through the keys and values of this dictionary? We have to loop through the keys and values both at the same time. We will use the items method and then x, y and z, of course. So yes, this is the correct answer. Next question. Insert the missing part of the loop below to loop through set or to the item of the set. Okay, this is a set. Come on, man, we are working with dictionary right now. For x in my set, print the x, and here you can see next. But in dictionaries, what is the work of a set? I don't know. What is the correct syntax for looping through the keys of this dictionary? What is the correct syntax for keys? Through keys we have to write the keys, of course, then print. Yes, next. Before next we have to close that exercise and then click on the next. And here we got the dictionary. How to copy the dictionary we will learn here, inshallah. Let's copy this and make a new word, a new file as 57. Its number is 57, and .py for Python extension. Then I am going to use the subject as copy dictionaries in Python. All right, then name of the author, which is my name, then the date. It is the usual thing. I guess I don't think so you don't know these things. August 2025. You can skip this time, but yes, if you want to not skip, it is your own choice. Copy a dictionary. You cannot copy a dictionary simply by typing dict2 is equals to dict1, just because dictionary 2 will only be a reference to dictionary 1, and changes made in dictionary 1 will automatically also made in dictionary 2. Yes, we have learned it also in the tuples and in the list and sets actually. Okay, now what we can do here is that there are ways to make a copy. One way is to use the built-in method, dictionary method copy. Okay, we can use the copy method. This is very simple. I'm going to first of all make a new dictionary. Instead of making a dictionary, just to not waste our time, I'm going to just use it like this, and just remove this. This is our dictionary. I want to make a copy of this. First I will just use the copy method, and yeah, we will just, but before this I am going to make a new uh, dictionary variable, so that this copy of this dictionary is stored inside this dictionary. If I print this dictionary one variable, it will print the exact things, but if I made changes inside this dictionary one variable, it will not affect on this one. This is what the copy methods do. Okay, all right. Another way to make a copy is to use a built-in function. Okay, we can also use a built-in function called dict. How we can do it? Okay, this is very simple. This is actually a constructor, dictionary constructor. Okay, it is the same thing, same like this. So all right, here I'm going to just use the dictionary method as dictionary method, and then it will also make a copy. If I print it here, you can see it is also a copy. Okay, if I make changes in this, it will not affect the previous dictionary. Okay, the original dictionary. And yes, there are only two I guess ways we can do it, but there it was written here. Okay, so there are ways, and I guess there are only two ways. Okay, what is the correct syntax for making a copy of this dictionary? How we can make copy of this? We can use the copy method. Submit our answer. Correct answer. Next question, please. One of these codes is not a correct way of making a copy of a dictionary named X. Which one? This is also a correct way. This is also a correct way. This is not a correct way. And submit. Next question. True or false? Copied dictionary will not be able to change items its item value. What? Copied dictionaries will not be able to change its item values. No man, how it is going? Of course. I am correct and it is wrong. This question is wrong. Actually, it is false, not wrong. Next question, also next tutorial, nested dictionaries. So now we are going to learn about next nested dictionaries. What are nested dictionaries? We will learn it here. I have to just make a new file, nested dictionaries.py, and then write the subject. Okay, wait a minute, please. Let's just close it in Python, and then author name is Muhammad Homer. Then the date today's date is 2 August 2025. All right, now let's learn about what are nested dictionaries. A dictionary can contain dictionaries. Okay, this is called nested dictionary. So if we make a dictionary inside a dictionary, this is what we call nested dictionaries. Okay, so we have a dictionary called my family, and then inside this we have child 1 as another dictionary, child 2 as another dictionary. This is an example. Okay, this is not they are teaching us how we can make it. We will know. First of all, we have to make it a copy and just paste it here, as I don't know what I see here is that, let's just make it small so that it we can see it here. Okay, so here you can see this is blue and this is blue, so this is the my family dictionary. Then this is the child 1 dictionary, this is the child 2 dictionary, and this is the child 3 dictionary. And before making a dictionary inside a dictionary, we have to use a key, I guess, and then to this key we are assigning a whole new dictionary, which I am seeing here. Let's see what W3 school is saying about it. Or if you want to add 3 dictionaries into one dictionary, okay, example, hmm okay, so this is, we have created one dictionary, and this one dictionary contains 3 more dictionaries inside it. But here we have 3 dictionaries created outside, and then we are saving these 3 dictionary inside this my family dictionary. Here you can see this is one dictionary, this is another dictionary, and this is another dictionary, and then we are assigning values to it. Very simple, right? Let's just copy and paste it also. Before pasting that, I am going to just make it as comment, and here I am going to write it, also make it comment. All right, access item in nested dictionaries. How to access the item of a nested dictionary? To access items from a nested dictionary, you can use the name of the dictionary starting with the outer dictionary. Okay, so this is my family as a dictionary. Let's suppose this is, we are saying, calling this dictionary, right? And then inside this dictionary we are using the child 2. What is child 2? There, here we have the child 2 as key, or the name of the dictionary inside a dictionary, and then the key. Okay, and then we have the key, which is here, the child 2 name is Tobias, I guess, right? And we can print it like this. So what we have learned here, like they didn't write here anything about how to make a dictionary inside a dictionary, but I got the point here. Let's just make a new dictionary as this dictionary. This is a variable, and let's store a dictionary inside this variable. For this I am going to just use the child 1 as key, and then assign a value to it. And instead of assigning a value to this dictionary, to this key, I'm going to assign a whole dictionary to this key. Okay, instead of assigning just a value, I can write here a name. Name of this is going to be like, first let's suppose Ali, and just writing the name, right? And then make it as copy. There are 5 childs. Okay, and after every key value pair we have to add a comma. We have add a comma. Okay, I have add the comma. Now we cannot make key of same keys. We cannot have same keys. So here is child 1, child 2, child 3, child 4, child 5. Okay, then let's change the name inside here. It is going to be Asad. It is going to be, it could be anything, right? Let's say it is Muhammad, it is Ahmed, and it is, you can say, Qamar. Okay, then I want to print the name of the child 5. Okay, so print first of all as I want to print it, and then I can use the name of the dictionary, which is this Dict, and then we can use the key. Here the key is child 5, child 5. Here it is written here, and then inside this child 5 I want to print the name. So how I can do it? I can do it like this: name. Here, okay, here it is not present. I'm going to just name it as name, and let's see and check what is the answer. Here you can see we have the answer as comer. So yeah, that's how we can make a dictionary inside a dictionary, and this is what we call as nested dictionaries. I hope so you got the point as I got the point. Okay, so here what we have learned, one thing more is that loop through nested dictionary. You can loop through a dictionary by using the items method. Okay, I can use the items method to loop through a nested dictionary. Loop through key and value of all nested. How we can do it? X for keys and object for the uh, values of inside keys, right? Then print word, then print the items, and then print X. It will print, I guess, I don't know what it will be print, but then inside of this loop we are using another for loop as Y in object. And okay, now I got the point. What it is doing here, let's make it simple and easy for you. So I am going to loop through this one. Okay, first of all I'm going to use a for loop as X, and then as object in, what is the name of this? Okay, sorry, first of all I am going to make it uncomment, my family, right? Why it is giving me an error? Okay, sorry for this. All right, so I am going to use a family, my family, not family, my family. Inside this I want to print the key and the values, right? So key is X and the value is object, right? Then when it print the key, it will print the object also, and then it will start another loop inside. Like it will just first of all enter this dictionary, and it will print this first of all, and then it will print this at a time. So as it prints this, it will start another loop inside this. From here the loop will come inside here, and it will print it like this. Okay, let's see. When I run it, you will then understand what I am trying to say. Object, as my English is not that much good, so yeah, it is also a bit, you can say, hard for me to explain in English language for you, but yes, let's check it out. For Y in object, not Y in object, for Y in object, like this is the key, which is X, and this whole is the object. Okay, we can call it anything, but here we are saying it as object. Then we will print each key and value inside the object. That's why we are using in and then object, and then print the X and Y, I guess. No, the Y and the value of the Y. First of all, the Y, as we have done already in the last file we have created. Y, not like this, but like this. Not like this, man. Y, then colon, and then object of Y. So the value of the Y. So first of all we are going to use this, then the Y, and here you will see the answer, how it is gonna work. Okay, too many values to unpack. Expected to. Why there are too many values to unpack? Expected to. Sorry, what is here? So what is wrong here, man? Sorry. We are not going to print this object, right? Just print the X, and then After the x we are going to print the values of the object. Okay, too many objects to unpack, expected to. What it means? X in family 21, line 21 here. For X an object in family, my family, here I have wrote, okay, sorry, we are writing 2 here, the keys and the values, and we are not writing the items method, which is wrong, of course, right? Now let's run it again. Here you can see it is working. Child 1, the data of child 1, then child 2 and data of child 2, and something like this. We can also add a space here between. Print function also works as a space, as a new line, right? So now here you can see, right, we can add this print function. Instead of writing it there, I can use it here. It will make more sense, I guess. Yes, yes, it is working perfectly. So I hope so you got the point. Wait a minute please for me. Okay, I was plugging in the my in the charger to my laptop, as it was going to stop. Okay, so consider this syntax: a equals to name John, age 20, b equals to name May, age 23, customer C1 A, C2 B, customer 1 A, customer B is 2 is B. Okay, what will be the correct syntax for printing the name of May? If I want to print the name of May, what I can do? I can use first of all the customers, then C2 of course, and then name. Or instead I can use these things. Of course this is the method. Alright is the correct answer. Next question please. Insert the missing part to loop through the keys and values of all nested dictionaries. How we can do it? Customer.item. Of course it was my mistake, and it is they asking here dot item, not items. This is what I was saying to you, that remember that here to write the s also, because I sometimes forget writing the s and it then does not work. True or false? A dictionary can only have one level of nested dictionaries. I don't think so. It is false. Yes, it is false. Not next exercise, but close it here. Next, I hope so we have also done all the methods as clear. Keys, return a dictionary with the specified key and values. Okay, from keys. Okay, then get returns the value of the specified key. Items, we have done it. Keys, we have done it. Pop item, set default, return the value of the specified key. If the key does not exist, insert the key with the specified value. Okay, and then update and values. Okay, so these all the things we have done already, and here are the exercises we have already done them. So I hope so you liked the video and enjoyed the video, and you got all the points and get your some concepts clear. If you like the video, make sure to like it and subscribe my channel and share it with your friends who want to become machine learning engineer, as it is my journey. You can learn with me. If you have any question or any suggestion or any advice, you can comment me. Thank you for watching the video. See you in the next video. Allah Hafiz.